YouTube. What's up? It's your boy, the Chad's on. He's back. Got a little something I want to do for y'all. Got two things actually. Number one, I'm gonna show you something that I've been getting into here a little bit lately and how I rig it. It's a little finesse, but you know, here's what it is. I don't know about y'all, but been getting into some Neko rigging. Neko, however you want to say it, but it's pretty cool, but I do mine a little different. Most people do their, Neko rigs with, something like a, I don't know, trick worm or some type of worm or something, something like a trick worm or something like that. Well, see, I do mine a little different, all right? I'll show you how to rig it. And it's really simple actually. What I do is I use two different baits, and I'm going to show you what two different baits I use. All right, number one is the Gary Yamamoto Psycho Dad. All right, it's called the Psycho Dad. Pretty basic little do nothing bait, but there's a key to it. It's hollow. And these two little pinchers right here float. Yeah. And it floats up like that. And it is deadly. Alright. Let me show you how I rig it. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Alright. Get your little O-ring tool. Just like this. Alright. Got your little O-rings back here. You can get them from anywhere. It don't matter. Alright. And what I'll do is, see those two little things? Those little appendages right there? I'll go ahead and pull them off. Don't need them, all right? Pull the other ones off if you want to. I just leave the other ones on. Now, what you want to do is take the back end of it, doesn't matter which way you go, and just insert it up to that little point right there. All right? Take your O-ring, slide it down until it comes over. Well, there we go. Just like that. Pop it off on there. Alright. Make sure it's on there really good. Now, alright, see there? Got your little O-ring on there. Okay. Now, I'll do this too. Alright. Depending on how deep I'm fishing. If I'm fishing, say, 10 feet or less, I'll go with a little little ball shape. Little thing like that. Or I'll go with, let your weight dictate how deep you're fishing. Or I got a little weight like this. All right, just a little screw in weight. So what I'll do is, all right, is I'll take that weight, okay? What I'll do, you want to wet it a little bit, and then take and just slide it right up into the tail end, just like that. All right, make sure it's in there nice and straight, just like that, okay? Nice and straight, because what it's going to do is it's going to fall down like this, and those claws will stay up, just a float, just like that. Now, got a couple little hooks that you can use. I'm a weedless guy because, like I say, I throw it in a lot of junk. So what I'll do is I'll get me some of these weedless. I forgot the brand, but it's got the two weed guards on there that help out really well, and it's really, really sharp. All right. Then what I'll do is you want to take and hook the hook. Okay, and this is really, really, I guess you could say, critical. Take that hook right there, okay, and hook it right up under your O-ring with your point facing the top of your head, okay? And all you do is just take and just slide it. Let me see if I can get y'all to see that. Yeah, there we go. Slide it right just like that. Okay, now as that hook is like this, Okay, some people want to come the other way. I just like doing it like this, because what happens is when you're pulling it like this, all right, and it's weedless, say you're coming up to a you know, lay down or a tree or something, and it gets like this, 9 times out of 10 you can just pull it over. Okay, but if it faced the other way, that hook would get caught up in it. All right, and all you do is, like I say, just cast it out, and there it is. Let it sit. It'll land on the bottom like this, and there you have it. It's just dancing, just like that. Now, all right, the other type is the same thing, same way I rig it. The other bait that I use that's pretty deadly is your Damiki Air Crawl. All right, it's by Damiki. Do it the same way. I'll take off these 2 appendages, put my O-ring on there, insert my nail weight, and stick my hook in there, and this afloat too. Just like that. Those claws afloat. All right, they got air in them. Okay, they're hollow. Very deadly on a bed, or, you know, throwing around lay downs or brush or rock or whatever. Is actually really, really good for it. And been doing it now for probably about 6 months. And I'm still learning it, but it's a very fun thing to use. I'm fixing to show you my rod and reel setup that I use. And a little different. Y'all know I'm a Dobyns freak, but I do have other rods and reels. All right, so this is my setup for my Neko rigging. I use bait casting gear. A lot of people throw that on spinning. All right, I just prefer bait casting because I can control it better. All right, just get better feel. All right, got the TWS Tatula 8-to-1 gear ratio by Team Daiwa. And for my rod, I got the 7'4" medium heavy, moderate fast action. All right, I want some tip to it. Okay, and it's a Bass St. Croix rod. I mean, I like it. I think it fishes good. But let me show you what I'm talking about when it's moderate. Okay, see that tip right there? That's what you want right there. You want that bend. You want that give. All right, so you can really finesse it and feel it. All right, I use, believe it or not, I use 15-pound Cigar Red Label is what I use for it. And this seems to work for me. You know, like I said, I hadn't been doing it very long, and I'm still learning. But I've learned, you know, pretty much, you know, some things that you can do with it. Like, it's hard to skip. I'm gonna tell you that. It's really hard to skip. So I usually am pitching it, you know, around lay downs, brush, into brush. I mean, whatever I can get away with, that's what it's coming by. All right. You can use different colors if you like. Me, I'm a green pumpkin guy, because you can always modify a green pumpkin. So that's what I primarily use. Now I do go to worms. I do have some worms that I use. Excuse me. And but you know, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Just get you a little tool for your O-rings, nail weights, hooks, and you're good to go. All right, now the second thing that I have is today I went to the Bass Pro Shop in Concord, North Carolina. Pretty cool place. I enjoyed it. So most people, when they order stuff, they say, well, I'm going to have an unboxing. Well, I'm going to have an unbagging, is what I got. So that's exactly what we're going to do, an unbagging. All right, so that being said, let's get started. Got my bag of goodies right there. These are just mainly soft plastics that I've seen and wanted to get some of. And listen, tap in the comments, right in the comment section, if y'all like this type of stuff. If there's anything you want to hear, you want me to do, see, whatever, tell you about, it don't matter, all right? Put them down in the comments, let me know. Let me know what you think. I like constructive criticism, as long as it's constructive and not, you know, being mean or anything. You don't have to be mean, bro. Just, you know, just tell me. You might want to do this, you might want to do that. All right, cool, I'll try it. See what happens. But like I say, I'm learning, all right? So, here we go. All right, first thing that I got, something I enjoy doing is I like flipping and pitching a lot. So one of my main things is, got me some coffee tubes. That's right, smell just like coffee. Y'all can see that? Green pumpkin. Yep, got me 2 bags of those. All right. Now, let me see what else I got in here. All right. Yes. All right. Got me some Green Pumpkin Magic Trick Worms. A Zoom. As y'all can tell, I'm a Zoom freak. I love Zoom. I don't care. But anyways, there's something that most people don't know that I want to share with you about the 2 different types of Zoom worms. And yes, there are 2 different types, right? I don't know if y'all can see that, but on there where it says the original has less salt, so therefore they have a tendency to float better. And you got Super Salt Plus, all right, on the same trick worm, but it just says Super Salt Plus. Those have a tendency to sink, all right? So I like both sides, both styles. For my trick worms in the original, I like to use those on my shaky heads because the tails stand up better, or, you know, light Nico rig or floating worm or something of that nature. So, got me 3 bags of those. And let's see what else in here we got. Now, this is one of my favorite chatterbaits. I know chatterbait is a big thing right now. You got jackhammer, you got the thunder cricket, and I like those too, but a lot of people don't throw what I'm about to show you, and to me it makes a different vibration, and it's just something different that these fish haven't seen a lot of. All right, I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy throwing the Melee. Like I say, it's just got a different vibration to it. It's just a Melee. Let me take one of them out so y'all can see exactly what it is. I like a 1/2 ounce. Throwing it around cover and stuff of that nature. But see how that head's designed? And that right there will tick back and forth, creating a crazy vibration. It's got a gaff of a hook on it. All right, and it's got this little keeper, this little metal keeper on here to help keep your trailers on there. All right, and that's pretty much it. That's the Melee right there. I like it. All right, you might want to check them out. You don't have to, but I really, it's got a great vibration to it. I really enjoy using this one. All right, so I got me 2 of those. Let's see what else I got in my bag of tricks. All right, now, I don't know about y'all, but like I say, I enjoy flipping a bunch. So I like missile baits too. All right, this is one of my favorites, the D-Bomb. I love flipping the D-Bomb. Everybody's heard of them. This one's called Ballistic Bruiser. It's just got a really, really unique color to it. It's black and blue on one side. I don't know if y'all can really see that. All right, and then when you flip it over, it's got a totally different color blue on it. It's pretty cool bait. I enjoy flipping it. It's got a good scent to it. So that's one thing that I enjoy flipping. Got me 2 bags of those. All right, what else in my goodies? Oh yeah, I think old Andrew Starnes is gonna have a fit with this. But I do a lot of drop shot too, all right? And no, that's gonna be something I'm gonna keep to myself. One of my good buddies named Gene Rowe always told me, if you had something that worked for you and you don't want to share it with nobody, it's okay, because you can always keep something in your back pocket that, you know, maybe get you a few extra bites that others don't. It's okay. So this one's in my arsenal, but I'm going to show you a bait. All right. Now, Robo Worm. Aaron's Morning Dawn. Y'all see that right there? That right there is nasty. That is a nasty worm right there. Now, I just put it on my drop shot. But that's enough about the drop shot. But anyways, all right, now, got, what else I got in here? Okay, here we go. All right. Everybody's probably got a bag full of these, but 6-inch green pumpkin lizard. You can't go wrong with green pumpkin lizard, but I don't care where you live. All right, now, here we go. Like I said, I love flipping. Another type of bait that I love flipping is like beaver style baits. Missile baits is a beaver style bait. But I got this one too that I absolutely enjoy flipping. If I can get the stupid package over. Hang on, I'm coming. This is the woolly hogtail. Check that out. Yes, indeed. Woolly hogtail right there. It's got these ribs on it that disperses water. It's got a great place where you can put a flipping hook in it. I would use probably about a 3/0 extra wide gap hook on this one. All right, and it's thin. I mean, you can manipulate that plastic right there. You know, like putting you some dye on the tail, them tails right there, or you can pretty much put any color you want on there. All right, that's why I like green pumpkin so much, because you can manipulate it into anything, pretty much. So it got me 2 packs of young woolly hogtails. All right, now. You got 2 bags of, you guessed it, Zoom trick worms, but they're in the Tilapia Magic. That bait right there is nasty. Alright. Well, I thought I had 2 bags of those. Yeah, there's one of them. Nope. Oh well, maybe it's in there somewhere. Anyways, that's Tilapia Magic. Alright, now, show you something else that I picked up that's pretty cool looking. This will be the first time I'm throw these. And these are the Z-Crawl worm. Alright, let's take this out of the bag and take a look at it. I thought this was pretty interesting. Alright, it's got is that a Magnum? Z-Crawl worm, watermelon red. Like I say, that's a pretty decent sized worm right there. All right, and it's got these kickers on the end. Check that out. All right, it's a worm, but with them 2 little kickers on there. Imagine throwing that out Texas rig and just dragging it to you. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Throw you a little bit of chartreuse or a little bit of orange on that tail. Yep. I got watermelon red, and I got green pumpkin. All right, same thing, just 2 different colors. Now, share something else with y'all that I've been getting into here a little bit lately, and I'm going to show you how I rig these. Okay, I've been getting into what they call Ned rigs. All right, show you what a little Ned rig is. Now, this is the type of head that I really enjoy using because it stands straight up. It's by Lunker City, and this is called the Ned head, 3/16 ounce. All right, now what I'll do is Zoom has come out with what they call the beat down. All right, it's I'll show you. It's incredible. It's a little stick worm. All right, just a little stick worm. Do nothing. All right, and what you do, now let me show you how I like to rig these, okay? Every piece of plastic like this has a seam where they two come together, okay? I like to go right down the center of that seam and come out with it, all right? And you just feed it real nice and centered, just like that. You come right on out. You push it all the way down, just like that. And you want it nice and straight. There's your little Ned rig right there. And what it does is it sits down on the bottom just like that. And look at that tail. Incredible. And you pretty much absolutely do nothing with it. All right, I know that sounds crazy, but what I like to do is, now I do like to throw these on spinning rods. All right, I throw it on, you know, 7, I don't know where my other one is, but anyways, throw it on a little spinning rod, 7-foot, medium heavy, on 30-pound braid with a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. And all I do is throw it out, let it go to the bottom. And all I do is I just drag it to me slowly. All right, you don't want to use it like a shaky head. I mean, you can, but I just like to drag it to me. And that tail is constantly moving. And they can't stand it. They just suck it up. So, pretty cool. But I got, let's see, in the beat downs, I got green pumpkin green, that bait I just showed you. Right there, that's your green pumpkin green. See a little green flake in it? All right, got those. I got another green pumpkin green. And last but not least, one of my favorite colors of all time is Houdini. Yep, Houdini right there. Love this color right here. Yep, and the great thing about this too is you can actually, believe it or not, take one of those O-rings and put that on there and wacky rig it. You can wacky rig that little bait, and this, I'm telling you what, it's deadly. All right, but I use it mainly for my Ned fishing, Ned head. And that is pretty much all that I got. I showed you my setup for my Neko rigging that I'm getting into, and I told you about my setup for my Ned heads. If there's anything else that y'all would like to see or like for me to explain or anything of that nature, I promise y'all. I promise you I'm going to get on the water and film doing that and stuff like that. I just have some stuff that I got to take care of at my barbershop and all that good stuff. So waiting on that to happen, and then everything will start flowing back into the way it's supposed to be. But I got all kind of content I'm fixing to get into and talk to y'all about and all kind of stuff. So do me a favor, all right? Hit the subscribe button. Give me a smash them thumbs up, please. All right? I hear everybody else talking about it, so I reckon it must be popular. So, but if y'all could, just smash the thumbs up and subscribe and share this channel, okay? Just share it, all right? So, everybody have a good night, and we'll holler at you. Peace.